Hello, welcome to the next episode of Championship Manager 98-99. We're in the first season with Peterborough. We're doing alright, third place in the promotion zone. Just lost to Leighton Orient though, but we were on a really good run before that. 5, 6, 7, 8 wins in a row. Now we've got Auto Glass Trophy action to come. FA Cup away at Spurs, so that'll probably be the end of the FA Cup journey. And quite a few away games coming up, so this could be a tricky episode, but let's keep it positive. A little slow to react here, isn't it? If it's doing any big processing, no. It's just sacked Jan Mulby. No offers for us yet. Arsenal. Mark Tyler now interesting. Arsenal. Clauses, he got a relegation release clause. That's okay. 45k. Don't want to get relegated, do we? Depending on which division we're in next season, we'll have to keep an eye on those contracts. I think Peter Thorne was someone out of our range, wasn't he? 240,000. We have 90,000. So Walsall at home, they're in the league above us, and they are in the playoff zone, 1 point ahead of Manchester City. So that is a really tough game. I'll take Peter Thorne off the list now. We're at home, but yeah, I feel like we need to try and defend this one. So should we go 5-3-2 or 4-5-1? We've got Clark injured. In the last match we did play 4-5-1 and we didn't really come off, did it? But it's horses for courses. The problem with 5-3-2 is that Everington is a wide player. Farrell is a wide player, and Davis can play wide. But I think they're good enough to play in a 5-3-2. So let's see what we can do here. So Scott is a midfielder defender, so he'll slide into there quite nicely. Drury will play on the left. So we've got Wicks and Fox, and Edwards is injured, which is a bit of an issue. But is this a chance for Chapel to come in and show some experience? We're going to go for that. So Chapel will come in, and then in midfield we've got Everington and Davis. And behind them, well, we could go with Inman or Whitley. I think Whitley's done alright, 7 on league games, just a little ahead of Inman. He's still quite young, so we'll go with Whitley. Altogether happy to play players out of position, but I think it's the best way to go for this game. So we'll play Broughton and Naylor up front. So how many subs? We still only get 3 subs, do we, in this, or 5? Looks like 5, doesn't it? Looks like 3, doesn't it? The 3 numbers. So we'll go with Hinman, Cleaver and Farrell. Tyler as captain. Davies is a little bit tired, but he's going to be playing. Let's give that a go. We are at home, so we'll try and win it on the night. I don't really know the rules for this trophy, whether it's a one-off game or whether it would go to a replay. But we're losing anyway at the moment, so we're probably going to have to alter this at half time. So we were hoping we'd keep them out a bit longer than that. They've scored only almost their first shot. Quite a few former Premier League players in their team. J. Lord Samuel, Tony Daly, Mark Robbins, all forward players as well. We're doing okay now, but we are one down. So I think we're going to have to probably change this sooner rather than later. Tony Naylor's our best player at the moment. Yeah, I don't think we're getting the best out of Everington and Davis here either. It's just going to be 4-4-2. I think they're a good side, but we don't want to go down without a fight, so we'll take Chappell off and bring in Niall Inman. So they look like we're giving it a go now. Whitley, a great run. Strange they substituted Mark Robbins, he was playing quite well. Not creating a lot, are we? Good tackle there from Wicks. Here goes Everington. All we get is a corner. Broughton has just had a poor game, so we'll try Cleaver for Broughton. We're not winning the ball, are we? Oh, as soon as I said that, we won the ball. Pop shots really, we're not creating clear-cut chances, or at least we're ahead at the moment. Clip the post. At least we're in the ascendancy at the moment. Can we just sneak a winner? Sneak an equaliser? It's just going to be 2 1-0 defeats in a row. No, he's in no hurry. Yeah, we matched them, but they won by the odd goal, and we exit the tournament. Bit of a shame. Oh, Simon Davis fire. He wants to leave now. Not yet, not yet. See what that does with his performances before he asks again. he was obviously out for autoglass trophy glory, and when that's been denied him, it's time to leave. Got Niall Inman getting some offers here from Derby. He also wants to move to a bigger club. Got to try and keep this team together as long as we can. The reserves are getting thrashed. So a couple of defeats. So many good players we've got. Let's take him on another search. Scarborough at home. So this will be a good test of whether we've hit a poor patch or whether we just had a couple of difficult games. No one is very fit, are they? That is bad. One midweek game and they're all they know what they're doing. Well, we'll bring Hooper back into the side. Drury, Wicks and Fox. Midfield, Whitley, Etherington on the left. We're going to go with Inman for this one. In the middle, Davis on the right, Naylor and Broughton up front. Cleaver, Farrell and Grimmink are going on. Scott will go on the bench actually. So yeah, Farrell and Cleaver got actually Scott at 61%. So got some energy on the bench if we need it. Let's see what happens. We're clearing it to safety at home. That's not a good start. And nor is that. 1 minute Scarborough have scored. I've got a feeling we're going to have a lot of shots and not many could go in. It's just a feeling, it could all change. I've got a feeling Andy Woods is going to have a great game. Yeah, this is nothing like our normal home games, is it? 2 goals, 2 shots, 2 goals. Mark Tyler really having a bad spell. Oh dear. Our promotion run is starting to be derailed. Just by 2 shots out of the blue. They haven't done anything else, have they? No, I mean, we haven't done that much, but we deserve to be level. Anyway, going to go attacking. Davis and Fox, Naylor all tired. So I'm going to bring Farrell on for Davis, because we need him to build up some condition for the next game, really, don't we? Tony Naylor's looking tired as well. So we'll bring Chris Cleaver on. This has not helped, has it? In a bit of disarray here. Fox is starting to struggle at centre back now. What could do with Edwards back. It is just picking the ball up after they're clearing it. It's just... I've got a free kick here. We don't look like scoring. 3 games in a row, we do not look like scoring. Cleaver's doing okay, but I can't see us getting back into this. 3-0, and goalkeeper's having an absolute nightmare. 18th place this team are. Why does the team run down the clock? How do you do that? How do you set your team to do that? Do you just go ultra defensive or something? Yeah, well, their goal is man of the match, as I predicted, but I don't think he was. I think he didn't have a lot to do. Well, we're still okay. Got a couple of games in hand, but that was we're on a bad run. We've got to get out of it. Ipswich Town. Oh, I'd love that one. A sneaky little apply for that one. Are we just because all our players are becoming unhappy? Have we got to sell to get some money? Jim Mittley out for 2 months now. Gareth Jellyman's returned. He didn't play a single game. Yes, he did. Just disappeared off the... yeah, when you're on profile, there's nothing down there. When you're here, we had 1 good game in the cup. Well, that's some experience. Striker out injured as well. So time to look, see if we can find, firstly, just check the expiring players who are interested. I'm on the wrong bit here, let's get rid of that. Player search filters expiring, so no one of any use. It would be a good signing. Darren Middleton. Got a couple of strikers injured, but we already got a player on loan, haven't we? Up front. Darryl Burgess looks quite good, doesn't he? Stuart Talbot. Got some 20s and 19s there. An attacker midfielder. That's make a little offer for him. These are defensive attributes. Darryl Burgess, not bad. He's doing okay at West Brom as well. Transfer listed, so would he want to come on loan, I wonder? Hull away, have we another midweek game? This is going to be... We've got players getting injured, and yeah, they're probably low. They've built up a bit now. Fox is in Drury, quite low. Edwards is still injured, unfortunately. So we'll go 4-4-2 now. Hope and Tyler can have a better game. That's a young player, still going to make mistakes. Got Hooper. Should we rest Drury and Fox? Bring in Chappell and Jellyman maybe. Yeah, bring in Chappell for Fox. Bring in Jellyman for this one. So switching around in defence a bit. Put Fox on the bench. In midfield, bring in Hanlon. Hasn't really let us down before, shall we? Yeah, we could bring in Farrell, but we'll move Davis inside, but we'll put Farrell on the bench for now. And Cleaver will partner Naylor. And back into the reserves we go. We find not much really here, is it? Put on the bench. Showler is retiring. That's just not much point, is there? Just going to put Drury on the bench. So there's a bit more energy now. I want Tyler to have a better game. Come on guys, 3 games without a goal. This is looking a bit better. Christopher Reeve, you can't have Superman in the team, that's cheating. Everything's got to make them runs count. They just keep ending in corners that go nowhere. Naylor could do with a goal as well. Well, they all could, but again, we're up against a goalkeeper making saves. Look on the better side at the moment. Gotta have a shot. Perhaps we should have tried to bring in a lone striker. I know we've got one already. Has Davis' form dropped since we denied him a transfer? Looking like it, isn't it? We've made all the substitutes by half time. And Naylor's at the post. Where's the next goal coming from? We got Farrell on the bench, but no one is really standing out. Tyler's having a good game this time. We're losing the ball again. Come on, everything, do something this time. It's another corner, which doesn't come to anything. This could go either way, this game at the moment. Yeah, Hanlon I think will be a candidate to come off. Oh, we just cannot score a goal. Okay, we'll move Davis inside and bring Farrell on for Hanlon. Gentleman's having a good game now. Try and go attacking at the end if we're not. It's all Hull at the moment though. Tide is on a 9. Come on, is this the move? Could do with a penalty or something, couldn't we? Don't set other people up for a shot, just take it yourself. Come on, Farrell. This is what I brought you on for. Yeah, here we go. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 for a goal he is. Has he done that much? We'll find out in a minute. Is that full time? Yeah, 3 points away from home. And Tyler, after a poor game, then man of the match, 6 saves. Yeah, I'm not sure it was a 10 out of 10, but some decent performances in defence there as well from Jellyman who's come in. Inman Naylor's done okay again, but the two valuable men, Davis and Everington, struggling a bit, but had to rely on a Farrell coming on to win that. So Carlisle lost. So that looks a bit healthier. That was one of our games in hand, so we've managed to pull out a 4-point gap again. That's good. So that's all good. And we have a new player, Stuart Talbot, in the midfield option there. With Whitley out for 2 months, I think that'd be a good option. Darryl Burgess is not going anywhere. Fine. Right, we'll just check our 2 strikers. How long are they out for? Clark's out for 3 months, yeah. Broughton is back soon. But with Clark out that long, I think no harm in looking for a striker, I don't think. Darren Middleton seems to stick out on value. He's got some very good stats, so let's see if Villa are compliant with our request. What, we've just got him and now there's bids for him. You can't be kidding me. Come on, he's worth 425. Don't accept that. Oh, they've accepted it. Jeez. Didn't get the Ipswich job. Dean Hooper. He's a backup at the moment, but he's played very well. I think we're going to have to we'll have to make him a first team player. We'll just reject it. Just unacceptable. Put him in squad rotation anyway. Let's move him up a chunk. Tottenham away, yeah. All that's going to happen is we're going to get caught in the league. But yeah, everyone in defence. You never know, Tyler might have a great game. So, Hooper, well, Scott's more suited to that role. So we'll bring Scott in for that one. We'll keep Drury on, but bring Drury back, shall we? My God, look at that. I just do not like playing too many games. Should we just give this one up? Because nobody's fit and they're not going to get any fitter, are they? So let's bring a few players back in. Scott and Drury. So at least we've got a couple of fit players there. The defenders are all tired. So we'll keep. I don't know what to do. How can they be that low? It's ridiculous. We'll bring in Fox. He's on 85 at least. Bring Talbot in. Give Everington a rest. We'll bring in Farrell. energy in. We've got 5 subs to choose from, so both the strikers are tired. Who have we got to bring back from here? We can bring Shaula back, can't we? That's all there is. There isn't anyone else. Robert Bowers. So we've got Bowers for the bench. Hanlon's tired. Bring in Castle. Two strikers will just have to put up with it. So on the bench we'll have an all-star bench of Bowers, Davis and Everington. I'm just saving them for the league because we're not going to win this game. Grimming and Jellyman, there we go. Absolutely no way we can win this game. Well, it's a shame there. Shame about that, but we've got to concentrate on the league. So let's just take the beating. Can we see what they're... made a save so far. Yeah, they're all hundreds. Good enough as it is. Look at that team. That was quite a good Spurs team. Go on, Blues. There we go. Well, 1-0's not bad, really. Right. We'll bring on Bowers for Wicks or Chappell. I mean, Chappell we're not going to play in the next game, but he might collapse at this rate. So give Bowers a debut. Hanlon's looking a bit tired, so bring Davis on for Hanlon and Jellyman on for Drury. There we go. waiting for it to finish. Everyone's on a 5 except the goalkeeper, Cleaver, and the subs. Oh, just waiting for it to finish. Tyler's building his reputation up. Bowser's on a 7. Maybe we ought to bring him in the squad. There we go. Standard 3-0. That's fine. Concentrate on the league. We're still third. We've still got a 4-point gap, and we've got a game in hand over Brentford. And Rotherham, 2 games on Rochdale. So that weren't a bad. It wasn't bad, was it? I don't think they played either. What was the point in that? Played 1 game. And even that was a game we'd given up. Oh dear. Well, we've got a striker in the building anyway. 2 strikers on loan now. Try and find another midfielder. And Per Franson. Transfer listed. Sometimes you get these on loan. Probably won't get him. They might not even accept the offer. But definitely worth a go. Yeah, my finger had barely left the mouse and they rejected it. How dare you, they said. Steve Castle is not a player I'm going to be keeping. Charles Clapham. If not Franson. Greg Goodrich, Barbadian international. Not doing a lot at Bristol City, but they're in a higher league than us. But he's on a wide man really. We want central actually. Should have put that. Kenny Irons. Doing okay with Huddersfield. Defensive as well, which we're lacking, so. I don't think I'd made him a first team. Squad rotation. That's going to tempt me into changing it. So I'm just going to accept him for that. And you might well be soon. Another midweek game at Mansfield. I'm so glad I dropped all those players, or dropped some of those players. Not bad. They were not bad when we won the last game. So let's see what we've got here. So we're going to play 4-4-2. Tyler in goal. Bring Hooper back to right back. He's still tired. Did he not? I don't think he played the last game. He didn't even play. Goodness me. So he hasn't played for a week. He's tired. Well, we'll play Scott then. Because he's 100%, even though he played in the last match for 90 minutes. Okay. So Scott. Drury is 100%. Edwards still not fit. Wicks just about 71. We can fit him in there. Fox 87. So let's bring Fox back into the defence. That's fine. Right, in midfield we've got Inman. And we've lost our midfielder already. So Hanlon is 87. I think I prefer Davis for this one. 76. Good job we did leave him on the bench, isn't it? And Everington on the left. Where's left midfield gone? Yeah, he's okay. And then the strikers are a bit tired, so we'll play the two low-knees. Hooper on the bench. Farrell on the bench. No Farrell in the team. Don't know why I did that. It's Hanlon on the bench. Cleaver on the bench. Showler can go back down to reserves. Young Bowes though, 7 at Tottenham. We'll keep him in mind. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get going. Let's see if Middleton can get off the mark early. Whoa, Wicks went through that spell of scoring corners, didn't he? Well, we've made the goalie work at least 3 times now in the first 10 minutes of the game. So a good start. Can we follow up on it? Davis playing okay at the moment, so maybe he's got over the fact that he's not leaving yet. Shots coming in on our goal as well, though. Oh, what's he turning long balls? Well, we didn't follow up on them early shots, did we? Can we nick one before half time? No one is playing well except Davis, apparently, so... Oh, we clear a corner and it comes straight back. Perhaps Fowler and Everington need to go attacking. Because they're not getting into it, are they? We look like we're going to concede at any moment now. So let's change this up and try and go for the game. Middleton's... Naylor was quite tired when he saw swapping with Cleaver. No, it's not looking any better. Well, we went attacking and we've produced nothing. Here comes Etherington, Middleton. Well, he's got a 7, so it's a decent debut, got to say that. And we'll take the point. not bad performances. We're away from home. Their goalie was man of the match, but mainly for 3 saves he made in the first 7 minutes. Davis is back on form. Inman's not really playing very well at the moment. Farrell didn't take his opportunity, but there's some good scores elsewhere. Better game for Fox, so we'll take that point. Carlisle won, and we've now 5 points ahead of Brentford. A long way to go still, but oh, that's a shame. Grant Johnson also of Huddersfield. We just need some cover in that centre midfield spot, don't we, really? More of a defensive centre midfield if possible, which I'm sure Little John isn't. Darren Bullock's got some decent stats, hasn't he? Struggling at Bury, but I don't think that'd be a bad loan. He's got quite a lot of money there, hasn't he? Bury might have been second tier in those days. Bernard. Shower's out for 2 months. That's... oh, no Bullock. We could actually look for the players who are on loan. Oh, well, funds have gone up to 30k. That's nice. 130k. Could actually look for loan players, but they're all pretty rubbish. Rod Thomas, Brighton. I think Brighton are in our league, though, aren't they? Tom Bennett, didn't he play for Wolves at some point? Yeah, yeah. He's got some good stats. Carlisle at home. 4-4-2. Big game. Still not getting 100% fit, but getting there. We're getting there. Still not got Edwards back either. Tyler in goal. Scott and Drury. I think Hooper's the better bet, isn't he? Hooper, Drury, Wicks and Fox. We'll keep with them for now. Inman, Everington for yeah. So we'll go back to Hanlon for now. Put Davis on there. Well, Davis played well in the middle, didn't he? Yeah, I think we'll just stick with that. Keep Hanlon on the bench. Hanlon's not done that much to make me think he could play. Naylor's suddenly 100% fit. I mean, he was struggling before the last game. Cleaver, he didn't play, apart from a sub appearance, 71. I don't really know how they work these things out. It's a bit bizarre. That's my team, though. This is going to be a tough one. For obvious reasons, they're top of the league. But we're not on great form. Especially in front of goal. If Davis and Everington can just conjure up a bit of magic like that, he just walked around the whole team, then we do have a chance. That's why I've been, yeah, you could get a lot of money for these players, but that's why I've been refusing bids. I just want to win the games, worry about his value at a later date. Carlisle equalise. Maybe we got our consolation goal in first. Well, They just shot from one of our attacks. Yeah, they are taking our attacks and throwing them back at us. And clearly the best team in the league. And we're still in the game. Well, they're winning tackles and they're clearing it to safety and still taking the ball. But we're getting shots in still. Middleton's surely not far away from his first goal. He's playing well again. Oh, they scored from a corner. They're the best team in the league. Even Orient a bit. They're even better than Orient. Middleton still can't get that goal. And we're not getting very accurate corners in. Middleton keeps going up to a 7 and every time he misses a shot goes back down to 6 again. We're on top now. Carlisle sitting back on their goals. Oh, corners though, come on. Jeremy Goss. Come on, Etherington. Oh, when is Middleton going to score? He goes back down to 6 again. And his general play will bring him up to a 7 again. One would hope. Well, I don't know what we can really do here. Just hope Middleton scores at some point. Everington's having an absolutely cracking game. And that's 2 each. Davis on the end of it. And he's hurt, but he's okay. He's playing in central midfield at the moment. Now here come Carlisle. They've done nothing since they went 2-1 up. Come on, Middleton. I think we ought to go defensive, really. Strikers don't look like scoring still. They've both played well, though. I'm just going to keep it like it is for now. Tyler's doing well, keep them out. Middleton's on an 8 now. Everington's on a 10. Come on. Come on, Middleton. Surely this time. No. Again, we'll bring Hanlon on. I think Inman's having a bad time at the moment. We'll just pop Hanlon on for the last 10. See if we can make a difference. Oh, he's won a ball. That's good. Come on, nail it. Come on, Middleton. He's hit the bar. Everything but score. The strikers have both played well though. 8 out of 10. Neither has looked like neither can score. Is this it? Oh, Heritage has had a great game for them. Tyler's had a good game for us. And I think that's a fair result, isn't it? 15 shots on target. Incredible. Well, if we can get 15 shots on target against the top team, we can't be doing too bad. So we'll take that. The gap is down to 3 points behind us. I think it's done on goals as well, not goal difference. So Brentford would be ahead of us if they won and then we lost. Got tight at the top, a few behind them. We're looking very good for at least a playoff place though. And Tom Bennett's rejected. Do need a central midfielder. We could try and buy one of these players, couldn't we, instead? But we've only got 150,000, so we'd be down here. Get some of their attributes. Charlie Oatway on Brighton. No, just don't know. Do we prefer to loan them? Alan Tankard to Port Vale is not bad. Matthew Gill, where is he at the moment? He's doing okay at Stevenage. So, no, we're not going to sell him to Norwich. Tankard doesn't want to come. We'll just plough on what we've got then in midfield. Got Drew Broughton back and got Andy Drury out. Gary Ablett, 80,000. Why is he still on my shortlist? A 33-year-old defender. Well, they all must be at 100% now. That's all I can say. Matthew Gill is attracting some attention from the big clubs. So maybe we ought to bring him back and play him in central midfield. Possibly, yeah. Right, that'll be the first game of the next episode. So, not such a clean ride this time. But we're still well in the mix, so thanks for watching.